Hi guys, it's Ian here, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to approach a girl. Now, one of the biggest issues that my clients face, and no matter how new they are to the dating game, is approach anxiety. This is essentially the anticipation of where you approach and you dread that outcome where you think that the worst case scenario will happen and that, she may have a boyfriend, or I don't know, she might beat you up, or she'll just be plain and simple rude to you and tell you to leave. Now, it can be a crippling fear that can absolutely ruin your potential of meeting so many amazing and beautiful women, but this can easily be fixed, and I'm going to go through some of the following useful tips that I give to my clients. Excuse me, sorry, you look really hot, by the way. Like, are you like Spanish?
I'm not. What's your name?
What is it? I'm Ian.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you like are you a hedge fund manager? But what do you do in your spare time? You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why? What were you going to say? Were you embarrassed about?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm confused now.
But do you have any hobbies?
Well, boring ones.
Like what? Collecting stamps?
Almost. Very grandma hobbies.
Knitting?
Exactly.
You like to knit?
Sure,
Really? Yeah. That's. What about like cooking?
As well. That's very boring. I know.
You're domesticated.
You can have my number.
Hold on, let me just get my phone.
07543.
Instant approach. Now, this is essentially when you see a girl that you fancy and you approach her without even thinking about it. Now think about it, usually when you see a girl that you like, you plan to approach her and you'll usually start having all these mental conversations within yourself of whether you should go or where you shouldn't. But the problem with this is that you'll usually find yourself coming up with so many worst case scenarios of her, I don't know, rejecting you, and you'll start feeling and you'll start looking so anxious as a result. And even if you do end up approaching her, you'll probably ruin the interaction completely because of your anxiety. You see, also the fact is that there's a good chance that she will have noticed you looking over at her, or she and her friends will either have labeled you, I don't know, a creepy guy. Now, even if she did possibly like you, she'll be put off by that indecisiveness of yours in approaching her. Guys, instead, just approach without even thinking, as doing this will not give yourself a chance to talk to yourself out of approaching her. Do not be outcome dependent. It's important not to concern yourself with how girls will react to your approach. I know this can be easier said than done, but this is why approaching within 3 seconds is so important, as this will bypass all of that negative thinking. Now, when you do approach, do not define yourself based on how she reacts to you if it's a negative reaction, especially if it's at the start of the night when most guys will feel those nerves as you're just about to warm up mentally. Now, the more you approach, the sharper you will become. You simply cannot control how every girl is going to react to you. Now, some girls will be rude for sure, but that has got nothing to do with you. And for every rude girl that you might approach, you will also meet some really nice girls that would love to meet you and welcome you. The importance of reframing. Now guys, with regards to my last point, you should actually reframe how you view approaching women. Now, instead of worrying about, I don't know, how the interaction might go with you and her, you should instead view the interaction as how you can improve your approaches. Now think about it. What is the worst that can happen? Now, whatever it is, whether she or her friends might behave rudely to you, you will be okay. Guys, when I first started approaching, I felt so anxious and nervous, but you know what? I approached anyway. And yes, I got rejected so many times, but most of the reasons were down to, I don't know, my own inexperience, but the rest were down to either the girl or her friends being in a bad state. And I'm still here talking about it because I got over it and I learned how to deal with it. So, next time you should approach to see how you can improve your actual social skills. Now, if the girl likes you and if she gives you a number, then it's a bonus. By simply reframing it in this way, this will remove the pressure from yourself and you'll actually find it much easier to approach. That is the real importance of approaching, as you should see it as a way of improving your social skills and evolving as a person as a result. And the more approaching you do, the more options you'll have. As always, leave your comments below and any questions that you have and I'll answer them personally. For more information on our dating services, head on over to Kamalifestyles.com and remember to like, share and subscribe to Kama TV, and be sure to come back again next week for more dating advice. I'm Iain Myles and I'll see you next time.